Hello and welcome back to a Total War Warhammer 3 campaign. I'm Tiny Rick. We left off moving south into this Gold Tooth Ogre Kingdom with Grimgor Ironhide.
That's what Mork wants.
There's also a trading caravan here with the Grand Cathay. I'll have to see what they're going to do. Hopefully they'll just move south or into the desert over there. Not back into the greenskin territory. The Valeri army got some different kind of corruption here. And then up in the north, floating mountain, we got the Norskins. We had just fought that battle. Then we've got the Warriors of Chaos coming down right behind them. The Severed Claw, Aspiring Champions. They're anti-large. These are damage dealers. The Demon Spew, Forsaken. These are the Summoners of Rage, Dragon Ogres. They're also anti-large and can ruin a front line. I'll have to stand up a second army here, and that way I've got something to defend against what's moving in.
What you want?
The casualty replenishment's nice. Two gold chevrons for black orcs, 2 gold chevrons for doom divers, a gold chevron for the giant, and a gold chevron for the orc boar boy Biggins. See if we can get anything else upgraded settlement wise. Actually, I'll probably need to start raising an army here. Good old Glugzag.
What you want? Now's the time.
3 orc era boys and some orc boys. Gotta have something to stand up against what's coming south. They're force marching. Guy's a sorcerer. Cool. He's got a little eye on this disc. Flies around the map on that. We didn't have any extra armies stood up, just Grimgor there for a minute because we were improving our settlements, getting that settlement growth. And then when Grimgor comes back north to fight the Warriors of Chaos, then I should have black orcs available for him to start recruiting into the army. The Kazag have been destroyed. Lord is ready for duty. Lord. Recruitment or research is available. We just got the Biggin bullies. Get the heavy clubs. Melee attack for orc infantry or boar riding. Charge bonus and armor. Yeah, we'll do that one. They're both 1 turn apiece. On the next turn, I'll get heavy clubs. See what Grimgor's doing here. I'm gonna go ahead and take him back north because those Warriors of Chaos, and if Archaon's right behind him, that is gonna be pretty
Let's go.
interesting battle, I think.
I'll crush them all.
What can our main settlement do here? 4 pins. Get them orc boy begins. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. The bug zag will get 3 orc boys. Yeah, the warriors chaos, they're moving south.
You cannot deceive the deceiver.
I hope these are just ruins and not Skaven. That way it gives me kind of a buffer between me and the ogre kingdoms. Rakazorn. I think Vigo's going to come down to Dragon's Death on this turn. He's force marched that far, and I've got nothing to defend. Yep. He's got Chaos Warhounds, those Dragon Ogres, Chaos Furies, Chaos Trolls, Chaos Spawn, those are anti-infantry. Chariots. Alright, let's see what we can do. The AI playing this out would be a terrible odds. They would not even take out a single faction card or army card there. So if I can take out one of these major units, you know, maybe I can take out these Chaos Fairies, or maybe I can take out a unit of these Chaos Spawn, or maybe these Chaos Trolls. Some of these harder units, like these purple units are like the faction's finest. So these Demon Spew, Forsaken are going to be really hard to kill. Or these Aspiring Champions, or these Dragon Ogres. I might be able to focus fire those Dragon Ogres because they're large. You know, they're just such a big unit that they're really susceptible to missile fire. So I've got 4 archers here, 4 Garra boys, and some Goblin archers. And we're defending a settlement. That'll be good. I like the mechanics for defending settlements. It's pretty interesting. And as you're playing the battle, you can build more defenses as the battle continues, as long as you keep your supply areas. But if they split the army again, then I'm gonna pick out a section and that way I can see if I can, you know, actually take down some of the army size. Because if you leave faction cards, you know, if you let them flee the battle, then they'll just be able to replenish. You know, so you've got to take out an entire unit and not let them be able to flee the battlefield. Alright, so they are going to split the armies there. For the Chaos Trolls, some Chaos Spawn, Marauders, and the Chaos Furies. Here's their leader, the Wizard. All of their Chaos Warhounds and Forsaken and Dragon Ogres. Yeah, that's definitely not the one we're going with. And then we've got all of the Chariots here. 2 Chaos Spawn. So this one's probably going to be the easiest to get targeted. Stuff them all right here in this corridor, and that way I can bring them out here because I don't want to wait until they come into the settlement. I don't have time for that because all of these guys are going to be rushing into the settlement to take. They have to take that main key building there. Then we get defenses. Oh, if you're in that augmented area. Then I can build some defenses around the city. Okay. Then, as the battle continues, I'll be able to supply and continue to build things. I'll probably try to build a tower right here, or right here. Alright, here we go.
Stickers ready! Have it!
Hawks will! Run, boys!
Let's scrap! Who wants it? Run in! Let's do this! The lads are ready!
Hawks watch ya! Ready?
Moving fast!
This is it! Let's fight! Please one more! Smash it!
Running!
Alright, we're trying to fill around here. All these chaos spawn are.
Ready to bash!
Oh, here comes those chaos warhounds. We can get a
Let's! Where's
charge on those chaos trolls.
Smash 'em up!
Our leader over here. Orc boys. Those chaos trolls come in.
Moving fast! Ah! Moving fast! Moving fast!
Moving fast!
Yep, just like that.
Wolf Riders! Running! Gonna kill him! Gobbo's roll!
Slaughter!
Stickers ready!
Where's those chaos furies?
Who can we stand?
Arrow boys!
Running! This stinks!
Let's go!
Marauders are broken. Oh, just gotta finish the rest of them off. Only 3 left. 2. Very nice.
Let's scrap! Gonna kill him!
Chaos trolls are fleeing.
If Gork wants it! Scabbers ready! Running! Moving fast!
If you can't hit them from there, then they're going.
Gonna kill him!
Those wolf riders can run them down.
Charge!
I understand.
This stinks!
Please one more! Hawk wants ya!
Goblins! Stabbers ready! Running! Where is Gobbos? The lads are ready! Moving fast!
1 chaos troll left.
Ready to
Orc
bash!
boys.
Moving fast! Choppers ready! Run, boys!
Charge! Here's better than them!
Ooh, there's a tower I can build here. How do I? Here we go. Arrow tower, catapult tower, catapult tower.
Hawk wants it!
Sorry. It takes time for it to build. Now that the battle started, we'll do another. There.
Stickers ready! Stick 'em!
Arrow boys! Run, boys!
Chain lightning. Not bad.
Boys! Shifting!
Where's our leader at? There he is. Flying on this magic board.
Time to war!
The lads are ready! Gonna kill him!
We're the green tide! Boys! Got ya! On it! Where's the scrap?
This stinks!
Shifting! We speed! That's him! Someone's ready!
We're going!
Time for slaughtering! Arrow boys! Shifting! Moving fast!
Running! Let's get stabbing!
Chaos Trolls are dead. I finished the last one off.
Let's do this!
Hold up those summoners. Oh man, there's those Chaos Chariots.
Boys! Yeah!
Running! Let's scrap!
Boys! Chopper's hat! Yeah!
Gonna stop him!
Our boys held up those chariots fairly nicely. Trying to get those dragon ogres. There's 11 of them left.
This is it! Moving fast! Boys!
Pink horrors. Oh, he wants to summon them. Oh, here comes the rest of them.
Boys! Press on!
Go on then! Moving fast!
Run, boys! Arrow boys! Bear off! Move, boy!
That's okay. We did well enough. We got a unit of Marauders, a unit of Chaos Spawn, those Chaos Trolls, and the Chaos Furies. So we took at least 4 army cards, or faction cards, or I don't know what the real name is for them. For a settlement. And that was, that was a level 2 settlement. I didn't even have walls in that settlement. For a siege, it'll run much smoother in my favor, I think. Chaos Trolls did 102. There's a lot of goblins in those dragon ogres is 239. Wow. Big numbers there. Tried to focus them there at the end. Got them halfway. But they'll replenish by the time I catch them with Grimgor. just got the challenge stone left between my main province and this army. Got Glugzag building up a little bit. So they may be able to siege the challenge stone. And with those dragon ogres and chaos spawn, they don't need a battering ram, so they would be able to siege it on the first, as soon as they arrive to it. I think they'll have a decent challenge in the siege, because I'll have 16 faction cards. You know, they've got to replenish their warhounds. That's about it. Their dragon ogres will replenish pretty quickly, I'm sure. But they don't have a whole lot of like real solid siege equipment. Like those marauders, those will get arrowed down, or those chariots, those will get arrowed down. You know, it's sieges are a pretty good infantry slog, depending on how you siege it. You know, those chaos spawns will do pretty good as long as they can get in the gates. Marauder horsemen are almost worthless for a siege. All right. Oh, and they gave it back to the previous faction. Got our boar riding tech completed. Now we'll do our heavy clubs.
Let's go.
Times an underway is faster than a forced march, but not in this situation. It is what it is.
Start the war.
Foreign corruption.
Let's go.
Oh, you got a boar that you're riding, do you?
Now's the time.
We'll fix that. Four boys. We'll do some Orc boys, and that'll be another buffer. If they decide to go to the Valeri, then Grimgor will meet them there. They're not going to be able to siege the challenge stone with this. Because my garrison for the challenge stone, yeah, it's pretty decent. They're going to the Valeri, I'm sure.
This is my land.
Got 2,000, so I can do a fence buff. They're right here at Granite Spikes. I don't know if I'm going to make it there in time with Grimgor. 2 turns. Pretty close. They are going to take it to the challenge stone. Man. I don't think they're going to be able to beat me on this one. I think I've got them. I've even got 2 sets of trolls. Oh, I have to fight them on the battlefield? It's not a siege? Challenge Stone has got walls. That's a little bit different. Chaos Spawn are unbreakable. That's good to know. Trolls are very breakable. I still think I've got them on the battlefield though. Their Chaos Warhounds are almost gone. Yeah, I'm sure.
Arrow boys! We're the green tide! Arrow boys! Boys!
There are trolls in the middle of this one because they're expendable. Why not, right?
Power is here!
We is gobos!
Because they do still have Chaos Warhounds.
Gelato ready!
Please one more! Yeah! Arrow boys! Run boys! Moving fast!
Moving fast! Moving fast! Wah! Moving fast! Stickers ready!
Boys! Come on then! What you want? Run boys!
Casting a spell. Warp Plane. Minus armor, weakness, fire damage. Marauder Horseman can sit there and peck me off there, that's fine. Cast another spell. They're not going to be able to get me surrounded on that side.
The war is here! Bolt Watcher! Moving fast! Shifting! Bash him!
Moving fast!
Let's go!
Get him!
Boys! Come on, boys!
Wah! We is better than them!
Smash him!
Run in!
Let's fight!
It's actually, where's those
Yeah, boys!
dragon ogres? There they are.
Jobbers out! Run, boys! Choppers ready! Choppers ready! Moving fast! Ready to bash! Shifting! This is it! Run, boys!
Gonna kill him! Running!
Arrow boys! No says yes! Shifting! Moving fast! Let's fight!
Let's fight!
Run, boys! Smash him!
Gonna kill him! Stab him!
Chaos, yeah, Chaos Spawn. We'll get those targeted there.
Boys! Come on!
goblins!
Moving fast! On! Please move lower!
These chaos spawn are done.
Running!
Oops.
Gonna stab
One
him.
left. For that complete.
We're off!
Who can we stand?
Fashion! The war is here! Ready? Slaughter! Time for slaughtering! Bring us to battle! Boys! Shifting! Shifting!
That's a wicked volley.
Sneakers ready! Get him! Let's fight!
Boy!
Iron champions are doing really well. Taking almost no damage, but they had a shield as well.
Let's scrap!
Your volley's not doing a whole lot to those aspiring champions.
This is it! Shifting!
Trolls fight these chariots. Chariots are huge. Those horses are almost the same size as the trolls.
Please won't fall! Up and out! Arrow boys! Run boys!
Moving fast!
Where's the scrap? Rush 'em!
Now we're just getting down to the leaders and the inspiring champions. So I think I've got them. Oop. There's some that are coming back here.
We is better than them!
We'll get those goblins.
Boys! Moving fast!
Stop it!
Where's the scrap?
I'm gonna brace the goblins, and that way they'll take charge, and then I'm gonna have the goblins run through.
Running!
Orc boars are gonna hook up with those chariots. Goblins are gonna. Oh, chariots are gonna pull out of it.
Moving fast!
Here we go!
Running!
Then we're gonna try and close back in on the chariots. These marauders are gonna pile in behind the goblin. That's not good, but hopefully we can do enough damage to those chariots to finish them off.
We speed! Slaughter!
Trolls are still taking care of these chariots. Oh, actually, dealing with them there very nicely. At least them rest away off the map there.
Arrow boys! You're the boss! Time for slaughtering!
Their leader's taking some good damage from these orc arrow boys. Outnumbered for sure. And then these aspiring champions are taking missile damage. They're about to finish off that orc boy. Goblins are handling those chariots there in the distance. These goblins are out of ammo. Victory!
This stinks!
If I can finish those guys off. Our lord is dead. Firing champions, here I come. They're bleeding all over the battlefield.
Evil unbound.
Trolls are looking pretty gnarly.
Seas of blood. The world will scream. The masters speak.
Friendly fire, friendly fire. Almost there. One left. There it is. Very nice. So we've brought a stop to that army. Wow, those expiring champions did 216 kills. Wicked. And we've retained the challenge stone. So I hope I broke this army. If I didn't, I've got Glugzag right there where he can give a good push back. Or I may just have Glugzag and Grimgor swap places. I'll have Glugzag force march down to the south and just kind of hold it off against those ogre kingdoms. Probably send some secondary orc bosses down to those ruins and see if they're going to be Skaven or see if they're going to be inhabitable. And if they are, hey, new settlements, you know what I mean? The only thing that's really left in that army was those chariots, maybe a little bit of marauders, so hopefully they don't just get into their lord and flee a little bit. Hopefully they'll just break and be done there. A couple of really good volleys came from those goblin archers and orc arrow boys. You know, 3 or 4 of those guys. I keep 3 orc arrow boys. They do more damage. I think the goblin archers have more range, though I think they're more accurate. But I think that's just one volley different if you're getting rushed. I think I'll take the damage, and that way the rest of my volleys that follow have the higher statistic of damage. And they only deployed 1/3 of the amount of troops I had there. That kind of seemed like a bit of a suicide mission. Yeah, so just those chariots survived the battle. Everything else grayed out, so it didn't make it through. treasury. And they are going to go ahead and be completely done. That army fell.
Right, let's get down to business before I get bored and the chopper comes out.
No, I don't want your military access. Keep your own greenskins in your land. Killed enemy in battle. Technology researched. Sword of Cain claimed. Now we're gonna be less eating, more building.
Dog's fist.
Right. Keep it moving, big guy.
Alright. Dog, send me to battle.
Zag, we'll just have you post up in the challenge zone for now, just in case those Norskins decide to get a little
Start the war.
pushy. Oh, they did survive. It's okay. They're not to bother me any longer. $8,000. Oh yeah. Okay, so we can get our Goblin Rock Lobbers. Or we can increase this to a Shaman's Hobble. Ooh, we can get a Shaman for Grimgor now. Hero recruit rank is 4 for Shaman, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to hold off for 4 turns until that's completed to recruit my Shaman, and then he'll be level 5 standing up. We'll get a Goblin Tinkerer bench. And that way on my secondary armies, I can actually raise a secondary army with artillery. Other Goblin-made catapults. All of our secondary settlements. We'll get some Busta Fields here. Oh yeah, we'll make our gem mine into a stunty mine. I really need to do that Get Snake quest. That's actually not a bad idea. I think I'll go ahead and do that on this next turn. Since that Warriors of Chaos threat is pacified for now. Okay, Get Snake, and that way he can fight things that are cavalry or that are large. We'll give him bonus against large. Because he doesn't have a mountain himself. He fights on his feet. Fights on foot. Positive growth. The next 3 turns plus 10 growth for refugees. Excellent.
Let's go. That's what Morg wants.
It is what Morg wants. Alright, we're going to go down here to our objectives. We're going to do draw side. We're going to do Get Snake. I'll find the Empire and some dwarves. I agree. Yeah, with the big guns I've got now, I should have done this quest when I had the Orc boys, you know, and I could have had it done then. That's okay. We'll get Snake, and that way that Celestial Wizard. Those are really cool. They have a Comet of Casadora, and that rains a big blue meteor from the sky. Wonder where the Dwarven reinforcements are going to come from. I outnumber them massively. It's going to be over fairly quick, I think.
This is it, boys. Time to give this Emperor a right spanking. Me and the Immortals will lead from the front and seek out that Ponzi crown-wearing git riding his big pigeon. My axe, Gitsnick, is somewhere in that pass. A bag of teeth to the orc that finds it and hands it over. Any of you think you're gonna keep it instead, well, you'll find my boots so far up your ass, you'll be tasting squid leather until you die, which will be straight after. Anyway, let's give Gork a show. Get smashing! I want this pass filled with blood. I want the Zoomies to remember my name for years and years. Remember Grimgor! The Black Hawks will win! Bring it! I'm the boss! Biggest, brutalist orc! Here we go! Biggest, brutalist orc!
Alright. We're gonna send this giant right at that steam tank. And then just waves
Biggins!
of bacons.
Ready to bash! Biggie! Where's the scrap? The war is here! Oh boy, Biggins!
Let's fight!
Ready to kill! Moving fast!
There goes those doom divers.
The winds blow hot!
Slaughter!
Ooh. Pretty good hit.
Which one more?
Black orcs are gonna cut those swordsmen down.
Find the best. Show us the enemy. Attack! Biggest, brutalist orc. Biggins! Run, boys! To battle! Moving fast!
Oh man, there's that comet. I missed it.
Shifting!
We is gobbos!
Bring any miners, boilers, grudge throwers. That's okay. We'll target those.
Black Hawks! Bring it on! Right! With speed! Run, boys! This is it! Run, boys! Slaughter!
Got them surrounded. That giant's just beating that steam tank down.
More boys!
Get these guys.
Let's get up!
Focus fire that Luminarch.
Before more!
Catch that wizard. Grimgor gonna fight Wolfram. Hex Wolfric, and that way Grimgor just beats the ever-living tar out of him. I'm gonna switch fire. All these big guns that aren't doing anything.
Shifting.
Almost there, almost there.
Come on, lads!
Get that one in the back.
Ready for war. Oh boy, biggins. Moving fast.
That steam tank ready. I hear those grudge stores just dropping rounds on me. Way up in the sky.
Run, boys. Shifting. Let's fight. Smash him. Find him and tell him. Policeman. Where's the scrap? Oh boy, biggins! Whoa! Moving fast! Arrow boys! Moving fast!
Oh man,
Choppers ready!
those are my silver chevrons. Silver chevron archers.
Come on then! Arrow boys!
Well, let's get you guys replenished.
Smash him! Kick stick needs blood! War boys! Ready! Smash him! Here we go! Time for slaughtering! On Grimgor! Biggest, brutally dog! Choppers ready! Let's go! Arrow boys! Bolt one shot! Let's fight!
Let's scrap!
Arrow boys! Choppers out!
You know, I lost a few more than I thought I would on that one. Those gyros, you know, are doing a pretty good number.
Smash the kids! Face me!
And one enemy lord.
Slaughter!
Second enemy lord. Without units on the ground, the enemy is forced to land an attack or surrender this territory. And now as they're flying away, that's it. Get Sneak is ours. "114 kills for those black orcs." Yeah, they absolutely chopped those swordsmen down. Those swordsmen got 0 kills. Those gyrocopters almost took out a set of my orc Arab boys. I even got them their little snacky snacks. That way they reload faster. I could probably use my scrap upgrades for these orc boy big guns. I don't want to use them for these big guns yet. I want to save them for those black orcs, because those black orcs are 80 apiece. And yes, I'm going to fill the ranks with some other specialty units later in the game, but I'm still going to have probably 6 Black Orcs. Quest completed. Personally involved in during battles. I get them fanatics, and we get Gitsnick. So, post-battle income loot, -5 corruption, -10% recruitment cost, magical attacks, and bonus versus large. And then it's an active ability we can use during battle now to increase armor piercing damage and melee attack. Really, really good. And Grimgor hit his 20th level. We've got all of these perks for Grimgor. We've got all of the campaign all the way to Renowned and Feared. Now this mob boss one, that's one I'm interested in. I'd like to finish that one up, that way the upkeep for him and his army is much less. Let's try to use our points wisely and see what else we have available. Now here's another battlefield buff for Grimgor. Let's look into battlefield buffs for the army, because we're about to replace our army from Biggins to Black Orcs. There's a melee attack for all infantry, artillery, large sized units, chariot pumps and missiles, goblins, cav, and infantry. I need 6 points in this area. It's going to be cav and infantry. So the boys and the riders. Orc big boss. We're going to be a boss of the field. That way the whole army gets a 20% vigor loss reduction. They fight harder, fight longer. And the second big boss is going to get a training buff. And that way they get a passive experience gain. And thanks for joining me on this Warhammer 3 Greenskins campaign. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one.